Hey guys, Bad Infos here and welcome to a GTA Mayhem challenge on San Andreas. This one is by Reigne Stephen Regalado. Thank you buddy for this amazing idea. You can all of course submit your own challenges in the comment section of this video or any other Mayhem challenge video, but for this video I'll do this one. So let's start in 3, 2, 1, start the challenge, let's get 6 stars and let's get crazy because this is a Mayhem challenge, lots of Mayhem has to happen. Now before I start I wanna mention something. This challenge is entirely broken and impossible if I follow the steps. If I just follow the challenge by itself, it's broken. And even if it wasn't broken, I would still have trouble doing it because it is super easy. And the majority of the challenge does not even involve the cops, because you use Ayazakmi. If you use that cheat, you would never get cops. So more than half the challenge you're basically doing nothing but going from one place of the map to the other place of the map. So I did some changes, first of all to fix the challenge because it's impossible, and second of all to add lots and lots of cops, to make it more entertaining for you guys and for me of course, cause I don't really wanna just travel for 20 minutes around without any cop attention, but of course it kept the spirit of the challenge. It's pretty much the same as the original but with some changes to make it more interesting. So tell me guys if I did a good job changing the stuff or not. So first of all you have to start at the top of Gantt Bridge. If you do that and you type bring it on, which is the first step, you lose stars pretty quickly. In like 10 seconds or something, from 6 stars you're gonna lose a star. You're gonna go to 5 stars pretty damn quickly. Even if you type the cheat again, you would still lose stars. You could avoid doing that, you could avoid losing stars if you shoot down helicopters, which is the next step. However, when you're up there, no helicopters spawn whatsoever. So it means that this challenge is impossible to do the way Reigne submitted the challenge. It's impossible. This is why I encourage you guys to test out your own challenge, just test out a few things. If you submit something, test it out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, then don't submit it or change it. I did a small change, and the change was to start the challenge a little lower, because then the helicopters spawn, so even if the stars decrease, I can still destroy a few helicopters and maintain my 6 stars. And it makes the challenge much more fun. And it makes it possible, first of all. Okay, so I have to type here cheat for a helicopter, and this was a terrible place to type the cheat because this dude spawned, and oh man, that was gonna be bad if I got out of my tank. Now this challenge, as you can see, is pretty much entirely with cheats. It's the cheat challenge. I have had cheat challenges before, but never something like this. Like every second, third step has cheats involved, which is awesome. It makes it unique. The challenge itself is not amazing or anything, it's unique however, because I never used this bridge for instance. When have I used this bridge? I think like once I have used this bridge before. But it's awesome, I like it. It was fun, it had Mayhem. After I did my changes, of course, if I didn't do any changes, it would have honestly been a pretty boring challenge. No offense, Reigne, you did a good job submitting the challenge, but I gotta say with some changes it's good. So I had to jump off here and survive the fall, but now if you jump off, the parachute is gonna screw you up. It's gonna kill you instantly, so what I did is I activated the parachute and jumped off after I activated the parachute, because again I would have died if I didn't. So here, the submitter said type Isaac me. If you type Isaac me, you would never get cops again. So I changed the step to a snipe. If you type a snipe, you lose the wanted level, but you can still get stars. And I changed the next step to get 4 stars on the way to Verdant Meadows. If I didn't change this, it would have just been drive to Verdant Meadows, no police attention, no nothing. And it would have been super boring without aircraft. So what I decided to do is take a tank, get 4 stars, and just have some fun, man. This is so fun. I love cops in GTA games. This is pretty much why I play these games, for the cops, cause cop systems are pretty interesting in video games, especially in GTA games. So yeah, this challenge I think is much better after my changes. Of course you can judge for yourselves. And of course thank you Rain for the base work, I guess I would call it, for the challenge, for making it. And of course I tried to follow as much of it as possible. Not to make it too easy, of course, I don't want to make it easy, I tried to make it actually much harder than it was gonna be. Because could you imagine me doing this without stars? There will be no explosions, I would just take the fastest car, not shoot from a tank, not explode cops, not fear for my life. I would just drive from here to Verdant Meadows. That's super easy, super quick, so... I mean, it's not even quick, it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to get there, even with a fast car. But without any police attention, so... yeah, not for me. Just give me my stars, give me my cups, and bring on the mayhem, haha. So this is a speed method which you can use to look backwards and shoot. Just press middle mouse button to look backwards, shoot a bunch of times, let go of the button to look for a split second in front of you so you can see where you're going, and press the button again, which is a pretty good speed method. But it's not super reliable because, again, you could crash, because even this split second would not help you that much. You would still screw up. So on the way I was searching for places which heal you. If you get, however, inside this restaurant, for instance, once you get out, you would have like 5-10 cops shooting at you. So the health you would have gotten from the restaurant, you would lose after you get out. However, I saw something different on the way to Verdant Meadows. And that is, of course, a hot dog van. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take this hot dog and get back on my tank. But the game had other plans for me. So first of all, took a hot dog, which was not really filling. I took this car, this bike I should say. There was also a helicopter in the ground for some reason. And this hot dog did not respawn. Sometimes they do respawn. And there was too many cops over there, so I said, ah, screw the tank, I'm just taking this bike and just using the bike. Which is kinda dangerous at 4 stars, having a bike instead of a tank, but again, this is more interesting, guys. It's more difficult, which makes it more interesting, for me at least. It's more risk, and it's more fulfilling if I complete the challenge. Because if I just ride in a tank, it would be a little too easy, I think. So yeah, bike for me. So take right Mr. Infos, go to Verdant Meadows and steal the stunt plane. Now the stunt plane is pretty good to handle, however there could be a car in front of the plane. Like an enforcer, a police enforcer. If he spawned in front of the plane, I cannot take off. However, I got super lucky here, nobody spawned, nobody shot me, it was great, it was perfect. So I have to fly to area 69 and avoid any missiles. Which is pretty close and it's pretty easy to do in a stunt plane. Because stunt plane is a pretty good vehicle. It handles pretty well. Missed me. Nope. Okay. So get the tank. The challenge says if a tank doesn't spawn I can type a cheat again. Which is the theme of this challenge, just type cheats a bunch of times. Many cheats. And honestly I didn't even need to get a hot dog because I have to type the HSUM cheat. And I have to go to all the way to Pershing Square. Which, if you didn't know where this is in Los Santos, the police station. I, for instance, did not know before this challenge which square this is. So I assume many of you would not know either. So I have to go there, get in the police station and continue the challenge. As you can see, it's not really difficult. Because the majority of the challenge is just driving tanks. And again, if I had the Isaac me cheat here, I would still have no cops, even inside the base. So yeah, I think the changes with the police stars here was a good change. I think so, at least. Cause look at the Mayhem, man, it's so awesome! Bam! Also something really cool is gonna happen on the way. Once I enter Los Santos, something like a bug with the tank is gonna happen. No spoilers, of course. No, I think I actually saw it in the thumbnail. Something really cool is gonna happen. You're gonna see. I'm gonna not spoil it, of course. I hate spoilers, and many of you also hate spoilers, so no spoilers. So let's see. A bunch of cops after me. 5 stars, which again is a good thing, because more mayhem. I wish I had to use a different vehicle here. Something which would explode eventually, and I have to change the vehicle. But this works too. This works, makes the challenge much easier. It took me like 2 attempts, 3 attempts, I'm not sure. Not a difficult challenge, but a decently creative challenge, which is what I look forward to. The challenge does not have to be super difficult for me to try it, it just has to be unique. And this is sort of unique. Of course I have done cheat challenges before. I think I have gotten into the police station. I'm not sure though, but yeah, I have done similar challenges. But it has some nice qualities, and I liked it, and I tried it. Okay, look at this. The mayhem begins. So first of all, I got stuck with my tank, dude. I thought I was done for, I thought I flipped over, and I thought I was dead. However, if you shoot a bunch, you do a bunch of flips. He got underneath me, I bumped off the wall there, and oh, did you see that, guys? I think that was a bug, just bouncing off stuff. Bam. And bam, Flipstalker. Goodbye, Flipstalker. But yeah, that was the most mayhem place in the challenge, I think. Overall, super fun challenge. I like it. Thank you, Reigne Stephen Regalado, who unfortunately hasn't commented anything in years, so hopefully he watches my videos currently. He probably doesn't. Some people who submit just submit a challenge and never watch any videos again, but it's okay. It's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did, even though it took me like 2 attempts. It was super fun. and I encourage you guys to try it too. I don't usually get many cheat challenges, because people think that cheats are not allowed. But yes, they are. They are allowed, of course, because it sometimes makes the thing super fun, dude. Especially if it's a creative cheat combination. For instance, in LCS, I have done challenges with the big heads. There's a big head cheat, which makes everyone so funny to look at. It's super fun to do, and I have done challenges with that. But if you combine a few cheats, for instance, it's pretty good. I think I actually made a cheat challenge in GTA Vice City with some cool combinations. So yeah, you can submit whatever you like, guys, just make sure you follow the rules in the description. If you don't, I can't take your challenge. So for the previous step I had to just kill every single cop in here and every single prisoner, which is not possible. You cannot kill all the cops here because they respawn constantly. So I changed it a little bit, so that I have to kill all the prisoners and then a few cops. So here, after I got out, a bunch of cops shot me. I also got out here because I got super scared. They took me out, but for some stupid reason they didn't bust me. How was that possible? I have no idea. Also, if I didn't have the Bagovic cheat, I would be dead here. So I guess I should have not used this cheat here and do it legit. But again, this is part of the challenge. I don't want to change too much of it, so I didn't change this step in particular. Maybe I should have, but it's okay, it's okay. Still a fun challenge, still a fun step. I have to get here to well-stacked pizza. There's a bunch of these restaurants, and I chose this one at 6 stars, guys. Awesome. So if I didn't have a tank here, and if I didn't have Bagovics, I think I would be dead. Honestly, it would be a much harder challenge, but again, it's okay. So here I have to vomit. What the hell? Why is this step here? I have no idea, but it's an interesting step. I have never done this. At least I don't think so.
Enjoy, sir. Enjoy your meal, sir.
But yeah, again, super creative.
We're out of napkins.
Try the napkins. No thanks, buddy. I'll try the floor. Thank you very much. There we go. CJ vomited from your terrible food. Terrible service, I'm gonna kill you all. Exterminate! Exterminate! Okay. Step complete, and I have to type Isaac me and call it good. Oh, let's go. But first, I decided to get out and shoot a bunch of people for a little bit more mayhem. Since I have Bagovics, why not? Bam! And by the way, Bagovics does not help me from explosions, just from bullets. And with this, the challenge is complete. Again, a pretty easy challenge, but with my changes I made it a little bit harder and hopefully a little bit more interesting to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much, Reigne, for this idea. You guys can also submit many challenges, as many as you like, in the comment sections, and hopefully I'm gonna pick your challenge next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and a special thank you to my lovely Patreon supporters: Austin Data, House the Chowder, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, and everyone else listed on the screen. Thank you so much for the support.